into the #1 position themselves. But he said that shouldn't matter. What matters is doing your job, executing on every play, and focusing on the next game. That's the most important. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one goes out of bounds at less than... beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense. Right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. For a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He's got space. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's Manning. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage, 4th down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Fights through a tackle. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pressure's on. He's going to take off here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Texas. Now the try here for the extra point. They tack on the PAT. It's a two-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. But two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Sayan. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on fourth down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Timeout taken by Texas. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Design quarterback one. Touchdown, Longhorns. He runs it into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Direct snap. Fights through the tackler. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. All you need is just a little crease. It's a short yardage situation. They're trying to hit him with a bit of a surprise move here, getting the ball to the wide receiver. I got to give him a lot of credit here. He just needs a little bit of room, and he's not a
deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Parker. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, place a tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. With the catch, it's Smith. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Parker. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking for a receiver. Leans back and chucks it deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Looking for a man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Texas.